Hey, let's play Supreme Ruler 2030. I'm the Michigan Mayor, and let's get into it. On this episode, we're going to go in free Missouri, and I'm also going to probably see these land production facilities be finished. And then I can start to build some farms and some timber production. And I don't think we'll see these uranium mines get finished up, but that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the play button. And I'm going to take my land military, and we're going to move them over to Missouri. Just move the whole thing. I don't really need to move them. So I'm going to just bring a few guys over here. Probably the whole middle row. We'll just line them up right on the east side of St. Louis. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button there. What's up with this? Let me see, I don't know what's going on there. Alright, it doesn't matter. Let's select this line. We'll get over here to St. Louis. Select the bottom of the screen the right way. And they're off. They're headed over there. What were these guys doing? Huh. Oh, they're like stuck in a different nation. Wisconsin. I'm gonna fix that really quick. I'm gonna go to my diplomacy. And let's see, I'll go to return territory. I'll return it as a colony. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and annex the colony. Whatever's going on here, that should help. And our units are almost in position. As soon as they're, I'm going to declare war. And let me look at these land production facilities. They got 4 days left. So in 4 days, I'm going to see my resource, consumer goods, industrial goods, and military goods use go down. And I can build a farm there. Start to build farms and timber mills. Alright, so my units are here. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and declare war. And right away, I'm just going to push my units right up to their border, but I'm not going to cross it. We'll see what we do. There we go. They crossed first, so that's always good. And I'm gonna just keep pushing. We're gonna come right up to St. Louis. I'm just gonna start fighting them. I probably didn't bring enough units. So select another line like this. I'll bring these guys over here just for some backup. And I pressed the wrong button. There we go. And let's see. He's not going to be able to make it over the river. And I'm going to need to do... Let's pull everybody back. And we'll put these 2 units forward up here to replace them. And that whole stack is moving really slow. So I did lose a unit. That's alright though. Let's repair this guy. Everything still looks alright. I'm grabbing all my jets. And I'm gonna go through and I don't really need fighters. I'll have multi-role. My multi-role jets all the way down to... Actually, that's it. Just all of my multi-role. And then fly right over here above St. Louis. That'll help get rid of their jets and their ground units. So I'm going to pull my troops back again to a retreat, and I'm going to push forward right here. This should be alright. So here comes a lot of my jets. Now looks like I have total air superiority. That's good. I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to push some of these units into repair. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of units. And my second line's almost showed up, so all I'm doing now is I'm going to let my units fill up with some supply, sitting back here, and my second group of units is going to show up too. And then I'm going to push forward again. It'll be the second push. And this guy can come up here. So we'll refill the lines. And let's see, it looks like everything... Oh, there's some more of these damn things. Let's see, I'm going to take these and I'm going to put those in reserve. I don't know why they keep getting let out. And then I'll take a second row like this, actually the third row. We're going to bring them down here. And I'm going to take these units. We're going to bring them up right here on the outside of Florissant and St. Louis on these bridges. And we'll do this too. We'll bring them all down like that. I'm going to check the map and see there is a river right there, so I'm not going to be able to put many tanks on that river. So I'm going to move forward. We'll see the battle start. And I'll try not to lose any more units. I've already lost 3. Right away I lose 1 as I'm talking. So that's fine. They're just weak. Some of them Some of them get taken out with 1 hit, you know. The weaker my units are and the more stronger the enemy units get over time. Yeah, shit. So I'm losing a couple of units. Yeah, so back off from there. They don't need to be there. It's a dangerous bridge to be on. Oh yeah, it's super dangerous. And there goes another tank. And there goes another tank. Holy shit. Okay, so I'm taking my Air Force once again. And let's see. I'll start with this fighter and I'll come all the way down. I'll take my interceptors and my bombers. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. I'll take all of those. I'll go park these over here by St. Louis. And yes. And let's see. I'm gonna have to move. So let's pull all of these units out of here. And I'll pull these 2 stacks forward. Okay, so St. Louis is doing pretty good. I got my next stack on the way, so it has not arrived yet. And I need to find some water really quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm pulling back. Pull all of these units back like this. Should have pulled back a few seconds ago. And we'll take these newly arrived units. Now I'll bring these guys up here. And let's see. This whole stack here, I should probably repair all of them. Then it'll be easier just to press these buttons down here than to do anything else. Yeah, a few repairs. I'm not doing too hot today. It's alright though. It looks like I'm still gonna win. A little more casualties than normal. And I'm losing a lot of units. These bridges are really hard to get over. I guess they just have a really good spot. Good defensible spot. But now my whole Air Force is here, so it's gotta be doing something to help me. It looks like St. Louis is almost out of units. And yeah, we need to pull these guys back again. And I'll send these units forward. And let's see, these two, I'm gonna switch this unit out here. And I'll bring this stack forward, except I'm gonna have to repair these 3 units in there. All the Abraham tanks. Looks like most of my units over here are all Abraham tanks. Let's see, here's a whole stack to repair. I'll just do that. And I'll take these 2 units out of this stack for repair. Okay, so St. Louis only has 1 unit in there. It's a Bradley. What are they hitting me with? I don't really know what they're hitting me with. It's knocking my units down so fast. Some type of artillery that I don't see, probably. So St. Louis is down. So I'm going to have to cross the river. Let me back my units off. And I'm going to pull up in here and try to just hit Fluorescent. If I come into St. Louis, you know, I should try. I'm going to try. I'm going to park inside St. Louis like this. Tanks are better in the city, so they might have a little more defense there. Better defensible position. Alright, so I'm going to move these guys. We're going to switch them with this tack that here is in Edwardville. Yeah, we started the attack from East St. Louis. Into St. Louis, across this river. It is damn hard to cross this damn river. And it looks like they have 1 unit left. Okay. I'm gonna put this fresh stack into St. Louis and move our ruined stack out over onto this bridge. And I can pull up a stack onto this bridge here and fight with this Lambert airfield, maybe. That could have been a really bad idea. That was a bad idea. Get out of there. And yeah, this unit is about to get blown up. So, let's see. Let's retreat this way. And have this unit come forward into Fluorescent. Just like that. And we'll attack, we'll defend, we'll try to keep them from taking St. Louis, from attacking them from Fluorescent. Let's bring these ruined units out and replace it with these good ones. And let's see. I need to get my airplanes back over here. So I'm gonna select, I don't want helicopters, I'll take my fighter. And I'll take all my interceptors too. All the way down to my bombers. I'll click this, select all, nope. Bitch. There's 1 bomber. I'll go all the way to the top of the list and I'll select the first fighter and then I'll click St. Louis. Hit play. I'll make sure I fix my menu screen. There we go. And I'm gonna take this stack, we're gonna put them into St. Louis again, so I'll do another push. I want to knock the units out of Baldwin. They only have 2 garrisons left. They got tons of jets now to bomb these guys too. And I'm gonna take this stack here over to this bridge. I'll start fighting St. Peter's. Looks like Baldwin's gonna fall, so I'll push forward to Baldwin. over the deadly dangerous bridge. Now the airplanes are too scared to come out of there. So let me move my units into the Lampfield Air Base. And I have one of my units that's damaged and I send it in there. It's a bad idea. I'll turn them around and send them for repairs. Let's switch these two stacks out on the two bridges on the other sides of St. Louis. Like that. We'll keep fighting St. Peter's. You know, it looks like too I could probably... Let me check the map. Nope, that won't work. I'm gonna move my units around back here. And I'm gonna pause it while I do it. Let's see, repair that guy, repair that guy. Condense these ones like this. Is that all I need to do? Yeah, that's all I need to do. So we took the Lambert. Is that Lambert? Lambert Airfield. Good. So let's see. I'm gonna come down here and take these coal power plants and coal mine. St. Peter's is almost full. St. Peter's lost its garrison. We'll send some troops up there to St. Peter's. Okay, good. Captured. Now I'm gonna right-click the map and we're gonna go theater control. Maximize garrisons. And okay, so I'm gonna take a stack over here to get their nuclear facility, and I'll take another stack up here to Columbia. I'll probably need two of them. Probably send this one from the back. Nuclear facility is captured. And we'll go towards Columbia, and I'll take the rest of my units and I'm gonna park them next to Jefferson City. So let's do something like this. Get a nice row, north and south, and I'll get ready to invade downtown. Okay, now time to go for Columbia. Get this guy out of the way here. We're gonna attack from the north, the east, and the south. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. From the woods and the highway. Columbia, Missouri. I don't have any supplies left. So it looks like this might be a supply. No, it's a bomber. Rep. Let's see. I'm gonna select all my air. No, I don't have any. Let me see here. Open my deployed, and I see there's transports. Transports, right? All the way on the bottom. I'll select 4 of them, and I'm gonna bring all 4 of them over here and drop gasoline down on my units. And then here, let's see. I'm gonna push all my units into the woods east of Jefferson City. Oh, there they go. They fell. Awesome. I'm going to colonize them and do a diplomatic offer and look through their technologies and designs. They have the F-15I Strike Eagle, the FA-18 Super Hornet. Those are 2 pretty sweet units that I'm going to start building probably. They're expensive though. Here's an Eagle. They got all these missiles. I'll take that. There's a nuclear missile. And alright. There. Let me select all my... Damn, what happened? I'll select all my units, all the land units, and put them all together back in Ohio. I'll right click the map, theater control, repair all and garrison all. Let's see, is that the same battle zone? No, is that the same theater? Theater, Eastern North America. Yep. Now we got Springfield, Missouri. So that's a 20-minute episode. I think that's really all I have time for. I was originally planning on taking more of these states, but it looks like I'll have to do that next time. I kind of messed up in the beginning. I thought that I was just gonna come through here like fast, you know, but I got messed up by that river. I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to cross all these 3 bridges into St. Louis, and I ended up losing a whole lot of units. I'm gonna, maybe if I look up here, can I see Abraham's, Crusader, Abraham? So I lost some pretty good units too. But that's how war goes. You know, the risk I take. Next time I'll be a little smarter, maybe when I'm doing a river crossing into a major city though. And it does look like my land production facilities are done. So, I don't really need farms and timber. There's a little tiny bit of production space left. And I know for sure that I'm building uranium mines. Yeah, uranium. Where's the uranium? Maybe I'm not building uranium. Oh yeah, I am. I'm building 34 uranium mines. Okay. So I'm just gonna put down 10 farms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 timber mills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I don't think I want anything else. I'm gonna let my units move into place. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna end the episode. That's it. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time. Oh yeah, I gotta click on this state here and click annex. So now the territory is mine. That's it. That's the episode. Michigan has grown. We've saved a lot more people. Population's at 220 million. Change the save game name, episode 22. That's all, folks.